All right, so while I was waiting for the fuel pump to get here, I was going to throw the shocks on. And as I was getting ready to move the tire, I looked and I noticed that right there. That's the fuel line, and it looks pretty pinched shut. So I think I'm going to have to cut that and replace it. I'm going to press on and take care of this shock and set of shocks. We'll get those taken out. It's going to be a little hard to get to the one underneath here. I don't even know what you can see down there, but there's two up in there. But I can get to that, I think. So that's what's coming up next. All right, I'm working on the new shocks. I got the new ones bolted in at the bottom. And back up at the top and get that one squared away. So I got the new shock in place, mostly. I'm going to have to get a new shock tower or cover, and I'm going to put the other one on here temporarily, just so you can, just so it'll just hold, and I'll go get those ordered today. I don't know if it's easy to see, but I have the shock on this side. The car sits way higher with that new shock. Of course, it doesn't help that the old shock looked like that. Kind of bent. And I don't know if these are original shocks. I don't think so. They're made in Mexico top. No brand name. No brand name. Could be. And they're red. That was the cover of the car. We'll see. Alright, so this one's not quite as worn, but you can see where the shock laid up against it. And like I said, I'm ordering another set for the car anyway. And then top part's off. Got to pull off the bottom. That's another red shock, so we'll see if it's got a brand name on it or not. There we go. That's why I love ratcheting box end wrenches. You can see from this shock that clearly wasn't put in right. It's got a little tiny washer. Just a lock washer. No big washer, no rubber washer either. So somebody had to support before, of course. I'll just put it back together like it should be. We'll fix that. Greetings. I don't usually do a monologue on my car videos, but I wanted to jump in today and talk a little bit about those shocks that I replaced. I went with the less expensive brand because that suspension probably is going to need more work. If you remember, there was a time when the tow truck driver yanked it around and decided to tie the car off on the lower control arm and rip the lower control arm off. So it's probably going to need some work. The shock towers were caps were of course a concern. The broken shock was a concern, and you saw where the impact of the suspension, maybe due to the broken shock, had crushed what appears to be the return line on the from the fuel pump. So that'll be replaced eventually. So looking for new caps, went on eBay. I went to CJ Pony, but I found the best price for a pair was at National Parts Depot. I use those guys a lot, and CJ Pony a lot. And then there's a couple other places where I get things from now and then, but they were a lot cheaper. They were, like $20 cheaper for a pair than than if you just tried to buy one, and they were selling for like $30. Especially the chrome, and I don't need chrome. Chrome was even more expensive, but car's looking good. I'm having a lot of fun working on it. Hopefully you're having fun watching the videos, and don't expect me to appear at every video to talk to you like this. I just don't do that. So thank you. Take care. Thanks for watching.